On February 19, 2026, a strange stillness settled over southern Indiana and Illinois, a calm that signaled something ominous. High above, NOAA satellites tracked a massive swirling storm system gaining strength. Meteorologists saw the warning signs: rotation in the clouds, flashes of lightning pulsing like a heartbeat. Warnings blared across TVs and phones, urging people to take cover. The storm raced across the Midwest, targeting unsuspecting towns. On the ground, a low rumble grew into a menacing roar, the unmistakable sound of a tornado. Winds howled, rain lashed windows, and the sky turned an eerie green-black. Families rushed to basements and closets, clutching loved ones as the storm bore down. This was no ordinary storm. It spawned a series of tornadoes, each capable of immense destruction. Reports of damage began to pour in as the night wore on. The storm didn't just pass through, it tore through communities, leaving devastation behind. The peaceful winter night was shattered, replaced by chaos and fear. For meteorologists, these organized, long-lasting supercells are the most feared. The storm's path covered 2 states, its power relentless. People listened to the terrifying sounds outside, praying for safety. The violence of the skies would mark this night as one no one would forget. The Midwest's long calm had ended in a night of terror. Flat Rock, Illinois, was directly in the tornado's path. In seconds, powerful winds ripped apart homes that had stood for generations. Roofs peeled away, walls collapsed, and memories vanished under splintered wood and glass. Lightning illuminated the chaos as cars were tossed like toys and mobile homes were obliterated. One mobile home was wrapped around a tree, a stark reminder of nature's fury. Residents huddled in safe spaces, ears popping from pressure changes, listening as their world was torn apart. The moments felt endless, the noise deafening. When the roar finally faded, an eerie silence settled, broken only by rain and distant sirens. Emerging from shelters, people found their streets unrecognizable, blocked by debris, landmarks gone. Neighbors' houses had vanished. The town looked like a war zone. Shock and disbelief swept over the community. Everything familiar was now rubble. The long night was just beginning for Flat Rock. The tornado had left a trail of devastation that would take years to heal. The sense of loss was overwhelming, but survival was the first victory. The people of Flat Rock faced a new reality, united by tragedy. As the tornado moved on, chaos and fear gripped Flat Rock. Cries for help rose from the rubble, people trapped, injured, desperate to be found. First responders navigated a dangerous landscape, using flashlights and listening for survivors. Emergency crews worked urgently, removing debris piece by piece to reach those pinned beneath. Each rescue was a hard-won victory, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Neighbors joined the effort, digging through rubble before help arrived. The community, though shattered, came together in the face of disaster. Survivors emerged from bathtubs and closets, small spaces that had miraculously protected them. The resilience of Flat Rock shone through the devastation. No lives were lost that night, thanks to the courage of first responders and neighbors. The stories of survival became a testament to human spirit. In the aftermath, unity and hope began to rebuild what the storm had destroyed. Flat Rock's darkest night revealed its greatest strength. The storm crossed into Indiana, striking Bloomington with brutal force. In Fieldstone and Stonechase, residents scrambled for safety as the tornado roared closer. Winds tore at homes, ripping off roofs and shattering windows. Trees were snapped and uprooted, streets littered with debris and personal belongings. The storm carved a path of destruction through quiet neighborhoods. Emerging from shelters, families found their homes broken and memories exposed to the elements. The emotional toll was immense. These weren't just buildings, but places filled with life. Despite the devastation, warning systems had saved lives. Neighbors checked on each other, offering help and comfort. Chainsaws soon echoed as the community began clearing roads and driveways. Through shock and loss, Bloomington's spirit endured. The storm had taken much, but unity and resilience remained. The tornado struck Monroe County Airport, a vital regional hub. Outbuildings were destroyed, hangars damaged, and aircraft exposed to the storm. Debris littered the tarmac, showing even steel structures were no match for the tornado's power. The financial toll was immense, but the human story stood out. An air traffic controller, watching the tornado approach, made a split-second decision to abandon the tower and take shelter, escaping unharmed. The airport was forced to close, disrupting travel and business. Officials began assessing damage and clearing runways. The event was a stark reminder of how storms can cripple essential infrastructure. Monroe County faced a long road to recovery. Amid the wreckage, survival was a small miracle. The tornado's fury reached the Monroe County Humane Association, damaging buildings and destroying outdoor enclosures. Staff and volunteers acted quickly, focusing on protecting the animals as the storm raged. Despite the chaos, every animal was accounted for and safe, a remarkable outcome. Animals were moved to secure locations and foster homes. The community rallied, offering support and resources. The Humane Association story became a symbol of hope amid devastation. Their preparedness and dedication saved lives. The road to recovery would be long, but the spirit of compassion endured. The safety of the animals was a bright spot on a dark night. The organization's resilience inspired the entire community. Even in disaster, care and commitment prevailed. Tornadoes weren't the only threat. The storm unleashed massive hail and relentless lightning. In southern Indiana, hailstones pelted homes and cars, causing widespread damage. In Sullivan, hail accumulated like snow, covering streets in white ice. Roads became slick, complicating emergency response. Lightning flashed constantly, illuminating the chaos and adding to the terror. Each thunderclap shook houses, revealing glimpses of destruction. The storm's multifaceted assault, wind, hail, and electricity, made it especially dangerous. Residents sheltered from both wind and hail, while first responders navigated treacherous streets. The event underscored the seriousness of all severe weather warnings. The night was a reminder: nature's fury comes in many forms. As the storms passed, emergency crews sprang into action. Firefighters, police, and paramedics navigated blocked roads and downed power lines to reach those in need. Their mission: search and rescue, often in total darkness. Crews worked tirelessly, using thermal cameras and listening for cries beneath rubble. Neighbors became first responders, clearing debris and offering shelter to those displaced. The community's immediate response was vital. People acted without hesitation. Utility workers and volunteers soon joined, restoring power and delivering supplies. The combined efforts of professionals and civilians brought hope amid devastation. Their bravery and compassion ensured no lives were lost. The storm revealed the best of the human spirit. Helpers ran toward danger, not away from it. Their actions turned tragedy into a story of survival and unity. Sunrise revealed the full extent of the storm's devastation. Entire neighborhoods in ruins, tornado paths etched into the earth. National Weather Service teams quickly surveyed the damage, confirming tornado tracks and estimating their strength. Their work provided crucial data for future forecasts and warnings. Remarkably, no fatalities were reported, a testament to effective warnings and community preparedness. Meteorologists, broadcasters, and emergency managers all played a role in saving lives. Most importantly, people heeded the warnings and took shelter. The event underscored the importance of having a plan and knowing your safe place. Severe weather can strike at any time. Preparedness saves lives. The dedication of professionals and first responders was vital. The tornadoes of February 19th were a tragedy, but also a story of survival and community strength. The lessons learned will help protect lives in future storms. In the face of disaster, preparedness and unity made all the difference. The Midwest endured, stronger and wiser for the ordeal.